Welcome to Legacy of History, where we bring the past to the present. Imagine this: a city rising from the earth, its streets meticulously laid out in perfect grids, homes with running water, and a thriving trade system connecting people across vast distances. Can you picture it? This was the Indus Valley civilization, an enigma shrouded in both brilliance and mystery. But around 1900 BCE, this advanced civilization quietly vanished. No battles, no stories of conquerors or invaders, just silence, empty streets, abandoned cities, and no answers. What could have brought down such an extraordinary society? What force could extinguish the light of one of the world's greatest civilizations without a trace? Could it happen to us? Stretching across what is now Pakistan, India, and Afghanistan, the Indus Valley civilization flourished along the life-giving waters of the Indus River. Cities like Harappa and Mohenjo-daro were not merely settlements, they were marvels, cities born from the earth, shaped by genius. These cities were planned down to the smallest detail, streets that ran perfectly straight, houses made of identical bricks, and an intricate drainage system, an ancient form of plumbing that would be the envy of even modern-day cities. What inspired such precision? These were no simple towns. These were symbols of a society in harmony with both nature and technology. But there's more. What lies beneath the surface of these cities? Myths, legends, and an infrastructure that seems almost otherworldly in its precision. What secrets are hidden there, waiting to be uncovered? The Indus Valley was not just a collection of towns, it was an intricate network of well-organized cities. Streets were laid out in perfect grids, with homes equipped with private wells and bathrooms. Public bathhouses, connected to sophisticated drainage systems, offered signs of a society with an advanced understanding of hygiene and public health. Imagine a city where each brick was uniform, cast in perfect symmetry. Every house had a well, and every street had drains running beneath them, designed to carry water away from homes. Could they have known that such systems would influence urban design for centuries? The layout of Mohenjo-daro, for example, had a central plaza, large enough to host entire communities, surrounded by public spaces and essential infrastructures, all designed to make life easier, safer, and more sustainable. But behind these monumental achievements, was there a secret? What were they building toward? Could the very infrastructure itself have been a reflection of an unspoken belief? A belief that bound this society together until it vanished? The people of the Indus Valley were not just skilled engineers. They were traders, explorers, and artists. Goods from their cities reached far-flung places like Mesopotamia. Carved seals, beads, and pottery spoke of a culture rich in commerce and creativity. They were a people who knew the value of connection, both to the world around them and to each other. Each home, each bustling market, was a testament to the prosperity of their culture. Trade flourished. Beads, gold, precious stones, textiles. The Indus Valley's artisans crafted beautiful pottery, jewelry, and tools. But what did these trade connections mean for their way of life? Could they have created relationships that spanned the ancient world? Then, of course, there were their stories, the myths, the beliefs that formed the very fabric of their existence. The Indus Valley people were deeply spiritual, revering nature and the forces around them. Seals depicting animals, deities, and figures in strange postures hint at a belief system rich with symbolism, but one we may never fully understand. Were these representations of gods, spirits, or nature itself? Perhaps their faith in the natural world was the cornerstone of their daily lives. What can these symbols teach us about their world? We know little of the Indus Valley's myths, but the artifacts they left behind paint a vivid picture of a civilization deeply connected to the earth, the animals, and the forces of nature. Intricate seals depict a horned figure sitting cross-legged, sometimes associated with the idea of a god of fertility, the Proto-Shiva, believed by some to be a precursor to Hinduism's later god Shiva. Was this a god of creation, of destruction, Could their spiritual beliefs have shaped how they lived and how they fell? The answers remain locked away in symbols and figures that still elude us, like a riddle wrapped in mystery. Their stories, passed down through generations, must have been as intricate as the very streets they built. What did they believe? What forces governed their lives? Were these myths a clue to the civilization's sudden fall? A society built on a foundation of natural power? Could they have misunderstood the very forces they revered? And in the blink of an eye, everything changed. The cities that once flourished now stood eerily still. The vibrant marketplaces, the busy streets, all emptied, as if someone had wiped them from existence. The great civilization had fallen. But what happened? Did nature turn against them? Were they betrayed by the very river that gave them life? Was it the earth beneath their feet, shifting, breaking? Or was it something deeper, something darker, that tore apart the fabric of their society? Some believe that a change in the course of the river caused the cities to wither. Others suggest a shift in climate, a drought that dried the land, making it impossible to sustain their crops. Or perhaps a flood, washing away everything in its path. Could nature have reclaimed what it once gave? Could it have been internal conflict? Perhaps the civilization crumbled from within? Or was it disease, a silent killer that swept through the population, leaving only shadows of the people who once thrived? Or was it the intervention of the gods, whose anger swept through the land in ways that could not be understood or stopped? Perhaps they foresaw their own end, the closing of a chapter written in the stars. What if their disappearance was not the end, but the beginning of another mystery? The Indus Valley civilization stands as a monument to both human ingenuity and the fragility of history. A civilization that was born, flourished, and disappeared, leaving behind only ruins and mysteries. And yet, even in their silence, they speak to us. Perhaps, one day, we will uncover the truth. Until then, the enigma of the Indus Valley remains, challenging us to look closer, to listen more carefully, and to seek the answers that still lie buried beneath the sands of time. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the past. If you enjoyed exploring the mysteries of the Indus Valley, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Legacy of History, where we bring the past to life for the present and beyond.